Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is our first reaction video to Steve Wilkos' channel. I will clear my name, about to find out what happens.
Yeah, a little bit of background. I'm pretty sure it's like one of the child molester videos. Let's get into it.
The girl so bad that before I went to bed every night I prayed for her and I asked the Lord to bless me with a child, and He did, and I got my daughter. A year ago, my whole life shattered because I've been thinking that her dad has molested her. My daughter's been touching herself sexually and doing things that I'm not understanding.
I mean, okay, so I guess I gotta judge a book by its cover. He looked a little wild.
Yeah, she looks sweet, like, nice woman.
She does look, yeah, sad.
And then where it's coming from, because I don't show her things like that. And I want answers today. So one day I walked into the room and she was on his lap, and I took my daughter from him. And I told him that it looked like...
Yeah, nah. And it's not his daughter either. That's crazy. That's like a straight violation.
No, he definitely up to something. I don't know. Like, I know Steve Wilkos would be kind of putting people in boxes immediately, but...
Yeah. You like, I don't know. You like the type, kinda. But like I said, I'd be wrong about these.
Like he was a wreck to me.
Mike Tyson.
So from that day on, I told him that he couldn't give her a bath, he couldn't hug her, he couldn't touch her, he couldn't kiss her. I didn't want her around him. And every time that he would...
Nah, you shouldn't be letting no man give your daughter ain't his a bath in the first place, in my opinion.
Or to try to change her diaper, she would fight him and kick and scream, and I don't understand it. So I'm asking him, have you touched my daughter? Did you hit her? Did you do anything to her? And he keeps telling me no.
I couldn't ask. I just
my
turned up.
boyfriend 6 years ago. He admitted to me that he was molested by one of his family members. So
That already sounds like you gotta like put that off onto the child or something. Like,
I think of that as well. Because of this whole situation, I don't know whether I should still love him or not. I worried that this could be the end of the relationship. But at this point, I really don't care because my daughter is more important.
Nah, my baby, if my literal baby is having a crazy reaction to somebody, it ain't no might in there. Like, I'm good. I'll just take the L in the relationship if ain't nothing happen.
you're not respectful. You a piece of shit if you didn't put your child first.
And I would feel very bad if I allowed someone to do this to her. My gut is telling me that he did this, but on the other hand, I don't know because I had a family member get molested by somebody that I trusted. So could I just be paranoid? I don't know. I'm very confused, and I want to know the truth.
Like, everybody's entitled.
You know the deal. I didn't molest my daughter. There's no...
Is it his birth daughter?
No shade, but the way the camera was panning before, he looked way taller.
Yeah.
Boy, in hell, I wouldn't molest my daughter. I know what it is to be molested. Why would I sit up there and put my 2-year-old daughter?
Hurt people. Yeah.
I mean, I'll say he sounds a little bit genuine in his crying now, but I want to see how he reacts when like she actually come out and like is face to face with him, because that changes up a lot of people's attitudes.
From the time that she was born, I seen her, and I was just like happy. That was the happiest moment of my life. Why would I sit up there and do something?
So it is his daughter. Okay, so that makes the baths and the lap sitting not as wild, but okay.
Yeah.
I thought she said that she already had the kid before. Maybe I just misheard, but still crazy, kinda, if she's acting crazy towards him. I mean, and obviously everybody who's going through molestation isn't gonna victimize somebody else, but man, I heard it goes that way sometimes.
Like that, so cruel to my doggone daughter. It hurts me for these accusations becoming my way. I can't stand it. It is you have no idea how this making me feel to sit up there and keep dealing with all this for straight 2 years, and be sleeping on the floor, and had this burden on me. You know, I've been molested.
If you didn't honestly do anything, man, that's the worst thing ever. But I mean, you got to believe kids first. I'm sorry.
Not facts.
'Cause I mean, ain't no little 2-year-old baby just gonna just make up something, you know. And if the mom seemed genuine, like she ain't trying to coach them. So
Myself, not only for my family members, there was a guy that sat up there and hit me and beat me with a plunger handle.
What?
So I know.
yeah, he sound like he been through it.
Did you say he put a plunger handle?
I don't know if he said he was getting hit with a plunger or if he was trying or what else he meant, but I mean, that's like a different type of law to me.
I assumed to mean the wooden part by the handle.
Yeah.
That's sad though, shit.
For what it feels like. And I won't put my worst enemy through nothing like that, not even my child. That's what I've been, that's
Wait.
Hey.
I wouldn't put my worst enemy through that, not even my child. Alright, bud.
it's me. It was
You
like
got it.
everything just flipped.
Yeah.
Everything flipped. And I couldn't believe it. It was like she told me one day.
I'm leaning towards he did it.
She was shopping and left me
When you referring to your own child as the big op, yeah, it ain't looking too good.
with my daughter by herself, and she just came home, and our daughter was crying uncontrollably, and she asked me, have you touched our daughter? I said, no. I said, are you crazy?
And because the baby was crying, she asked you that?
Yeah, she was crying uncontrollably. But I said, are you crazy? I ain't touched my daughter. I said, you need to stop watching.
I mean, I don't think that's where the conclusion came from. Just a little girl crying.
You're not.
Could be wrong though.
You know, that steam. You know, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. You know, it's just, I mean, like, I try to embrace my daughter.
I mean, it is an odd reaction that here you guys have been together for a long time.
Yes.
You planned the baby.
And prayed for her.
She dreamed about having a girl. She gets the girl. You know, she leaves for a little while. The baby's crying uncontrollably, which a lot of babies do, right?
Yes, yes.
And her first reaction is, did you touch the baby?
Yes.
That's a strange reaction, don't you think?
Yeah. Automatically, you're going to point the finger and say, I touched her just because she was gone.
Steve's BS meter is just going off. You could tell. He's like, oh, well, you just mean to say blah, blah. He smelled BS. I smell BS.
Fishier than a trout.
Do you feel like, and first of all, when you're a victim of this, as you say you were, it does change you, and it affects you probably for the rest of your life. Do you regret, like, maybe you opened up to her with that?
Well, what happened was she told me about her family, what happened to her family, and then I came up and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna confess to you my deepest, darkest secret.
So he told her, yeah, he sound guilty.
Yeah, he said that he called the show though to clear his own name. So I mean, you think you just did it to like try to get her to feel better about him?
I've seen people call the show to like get out it.
Yeah, I think that they think it's like this isn't like the police station or whatever. So like this will be like just as good or something.
And nobody else knows this. Well, now they do, but that I've been touched. I've been touched that way. But that don't mean that I'm gonna sit up there and put.
He tried to
this
find
type
comfort
of
at
thing
homegirl.
on my dog.
Nasty bastard. I don't know. I'm sympathetic to people that's going through that, but it sounded like he tried to like set the precedent, you know. Like, your own kid, man. Why?
Yeah, he ain't making a good case for himself.
On my little child. I would never do that, ever. She said up
Watch
there
her
and
mouth.
she stopped me from holding her. She stopped me from kissing her. She stopped me from changing the diaper. And
You
broke
can't
the
touch
baby.
her. You can't.
As every parent, good parent's supposed to do.
touch your daughter.
No, I can't touch her.
Do you
all
really
time.
believe that he did this to your daughter?
Yes,
That
I
he,
do.
you,
Why would
she
you, why would
wasn't-
you
she
say that?
wasn't-
If I mean, why would
she
you keep me
she
there? I mean,
wasn't
like,
acting like
I'm a
that
man.
before.
I don't know, because I mean, she seemed level-headed. Like she didn't seem like she was going after him, calling him names and that. You know, it seemed like she just stuck in a bad situation. I mean,
Yeah.
I could part of me could kind of get, you know, maybe if he's like the main breadwinner of the household, y'all got like a house and all that. I mean, you can't just take on all them bills by yourself. But man, it sounds like she did everything right though. You know, she ain't sleeping with him. I mean, as far as I know, he ain't really around the kid.
what do you believe he did?
I believe he touched her.
He touched
Yeah, I
her.
ain't touched
He
nobody.
he touched her
I wouldn't even-
inappropriate.
I think that kind of says a lot when like she's able to come out there and be all like very level-headed with like her approach to it, and it's like she doesn't just feel like she's just like going off of like emotions or anything. She just like approached it very like logically. Like he did this, I have to deal with my kid. I have to save him. Like.
She
I wouldn't
wasn't
even touch
acting
no
how she
doggone
was. She
kids
wasn't
at all.
acting sexual like this. She come to me and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, cuckoo hurt." She wasn't doing that before.
Okay, the guy's been sleeping on the floor for a year.
Sleeping on the floor for a year.
At any point, did you say, yeah, you can come up and sleep in the bed?
No, I ain't know.
Damn. Maybe she don't like bro. I mean, over a year, that's, yeah, like where's the end gonna be for real? I mean, I don't know. Maybe she don't, I don't know.
No, I've been sitting up there sniffing dust for the whole year. Like I'm a vacuum cleaner. Waking up with lint on my tongue and all that.
If he fails this test,
Poor bro. if he ain't do it, I feel bad for him.
If he didn't do it.
But if he did, go to hell, bastard. Go to jail.
what would happen?
He gonna get arrested.
He's going to get arrested. And if he passes the test,
I apologize.
Sorry for that. So, what are you thinking so far?
I'm leaning more on her side. She's seeming just like a mom that cares about her kid and wants to do what's right. I mean, I don't know, like if he called the show, I guess it makes sense why she would come on here, but she doesn't feel like the type that would just go to the Steve Wilkos show. This feels like something he did to try to like clear himself after the fact of already being like caught up in everything. I don't trust him.
Where you going?
don't you want to hear his result?
What?
That's weird.
Is she coming back?
Nah.
That this is the
Aw.
moment that you're waiting for.
Wait a minute.
Is she fucked up?
Nah, yeah. She might just hate bro. Yeah, she might just hate him because, I mean, what is she walking away for if her baby's been victimized and she about to find out? It's like she nervous.
Like if she get overcome with emotion.
I mean, it's got to take a lot for him to stand on that stage. And like he said, millions of people are going to see this. He's being accused of molesting his own child. And I just find it strange that you would walk off the stage the moment you're about to find out if he did this or not. Is there...
That shell breaking. I wonder if she just trying just to do her own thing or got another dude or something.
Are you scared or
Yeah, I just hope he passed.
you just what?
Hope he passed.
You just hope he passes? Well, are you ready to find out the truth? Let's go.
Or maybe she's just nervous. I don't know.
I mean, if she loved him, I get it.
Yeah, 'cause she ain't called the show, but then again, she ain't been with him in a year. She ain't, you know. I wonder.
A little bit
All right,
that.
Marcus, you came here because you've been accused of sexually molesting your daughter. And this has torn the two of you apart, and you say you haven't even had a chance to be a father because of these accusations. And they got to be hard accusations to live with, especially when they're...
I wonder. Guess we about to find out.
family,
Drumroll.
neighborhood knows about it, and everybody looks at you a certain way. Well, you came here today, and you took the lie detector test.
Yeah.
And we asked you, have you ever sexually molested your 2-year-old daughter?
And I wonder, because I mean, I know I jumped out there at the beginning, kind of accusing bro, but I don't know. Her walking off the stage, which I mean, granted she ain't call, but
Yeah. Is that what you're thinking right now?
Have you ever
got a little shred of hope for him.
2-year-old daughter? You answer no. And living on the shoulder for 2 years, the results came back, and the results are you told the truth.
Okay.
So I guess that's best case scenario for everyone involved, because she didn't want him to be guilty either.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure she done said some things, and things been done the past 2 years, and people been, because like he just put his whole soul out there and exposed himself for what happened to him as a child, and I mean,
That's fact.
yeah, like, bro, he got to go back to work, he got to go back to, he got to be around folks. I'm sure his neighborhood know all about this, and if they don't, they know now.
Steve ain't small.
Yeah, I feel for bro a little bit. I'm always wrong about these.
No way,
I feel like
man.
you want to be fun if you were always right.
You
though.
don't know how much she means to
I'd be
me.
jumping out. I'd be jumping out there accusing these folks. I'd be wrong. I ain't afraid to admit it. I'd be wrong. Which, I mean, I'm always be on the side of kids and battered women, or at least, I don't know, battered women's iffy because they be lying, but kids definitely.
You just gotta prove yourself.
And that hurt me deep. I've been living with this for 2 years.
Yeah, I feel for bro. I mean, that's the worst thing you can ever call a dude. Literally the worst thing.
For 2 years, not even getting close to her. And you took all that away from me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And you in my gut, man. You should know me.
But that's how I
You should
really
know.
feel.
Your feelings ain't always right.
There you go.
So wait, did they ever go to like the police or anything, or like was it just like, oh, my baby said something,
Well, the thing is, it's like a tiny baby. So, like, it's not like a toddler said it. It's like she's just going off of the baby's body language. But I think it's the thing about women, man. They be going off of emotion, off of feelings, And I mean, if her parts ain't red, she ain't acting out crazy. But I mean, I think she might have said that at the beginning. I mean, I don't know.
I certainly hope for Marcus's sake that you guys can repair your relationship. And I'm not being facetious, I hope you let him back in the bed.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't think I want to, man. There's probably so much damage and so much new scars and hurt and pain. 2 years is such a long time. I don't think I want to be with her because you can't really be together after that. Aren't you gonna have a happy, normal family day one? Like, nah. I don't think there's enough therapy that could repair something like that.
Some bandages can't just be like.
They probably went months without speaking, weeks without speaking. He just feel like he's just paying bills for people that don't like him and don't respect him. That's crazy. And I feel like that's the role that they try to force us men into. I mean, I ain't trying to accuse lady because, I mean, like I said, it's not like she did everything she was reasonably supposed to other than going to the cops. But, man, like I said, I don't know if she just got tired of bro. Got a new little dude, Hey, these women be treacherous sometimes. It's half the time. dudes do crazy stuff too, though. But,
Wild world out here.
yeah. But 2 years, that's crazy. That's about it. I said we about covered everything.
No.
First of many.
Yep. Thank you for watching YouTube. I'll catch y'all next time.
Like and subscribe or don't.